You know who that is? That's Tom Hanks. Do you remember any Ague Cheek? Do you remember any Andrew?
Oh,
Ague
yes,
Cheek?
I can. Okay, all right. Years later, when I finally I'm now a professional actor, and how that happened is beyond me as well.
Sure.
I'm now a professional actor at the Great Lakes Shakespeare Festival in Cleveland, Ohio.
Sure.
And I was there for the 77, 78, 79 season.
Classic season.
And in 78, this thing happens when you're in the company. You sign a contract that says, as cast. Other people sign contracts and they're playing Malvolio or Iago or Othello. Yeah. But if you're just in the company, you sign a contract that says, as cast.
By as cast, yes.
Which means you're at the mercy of whoever's coming in direct the show. And in that fabulous 12th night is a role that is notoriously, truly, the worst role in all of Shakespeare. It's called Fabian. He is the tender of the hounds. Okay,
It's a dog's body.
Yeah, he's like that. But his name is just Fabian. They're like, what, does he come on and sing a couple hit songs and then disappear? But there was a scene where I'm going to tell you, okay, welcome to Shakespeare with 101. Malvolio is reading a joke letter that we have planted for him and it'll lead to his demise. And there's three of us in what is called the box tree. It's the famous box tree scene. It's Sir Toby Belch and I think Ague Cheek and Festi and Fabian, the tender of the hounds. Fabian has this line, and the line is, Souter will cry out on't, though it be as rank as a fox. That's the line, okay?
Yeah, sure.
And we're up rehearsing, and the director was Dan Sullivan, who is an incredibly accomplished director. And I knew nothing, and I said, what are we doing here in the box tree during this? And he said, oh, you're cracking each other up. We are? I said, yes. You guys are just saying stuff that is so funny, you just think it's the greatest, you're having the greatest time, and you're just laughing. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Souter will cry out on't, though it be as rank as a fox. I tell you. Okay, if you can figure out what that means, you're way ahead again. Parse it. Souter will cry out on it. It means something like, somebody will say this is great, though it be as rank as a fox, which means it stinks. But the hardest thing is to laugh like crazy about it. But anytime I have seen a production of 12th Night, I go backstage and I find Fabian, whoever played Fabian, I say, dude, Fabian Club, and I just have to say it. Souter will cry out on, though it be as rank as a fox. What do we do with this? Notoriously the worst role in all of Shakespeare. Fantastic. Which is why I was cast in that role.
It is 30 years since we first got to meet Buzz and Woody.
Wow, how about that?
Okay, isn't that amazing?
How about that? Tim Allen and I walked in, actually it's more than 30 years because Tim Allen and I and everybody involved in it, we recorded a Toy Story movie that for about 80 minutes of it, that was completely thrown out.
Different story?
It was everything. We did the same. We had the animatics, the whole bit, because the people who were running the studio, not Pixar people the people who are running the studio said, look, it's a cartoon, let's make them wisecracky. Let's let them improv and insult each other and come up with goofy things, which we sort of did for a while, and they showed it, and quite frankly, it didn't work. It wasn't Toy Story, it wasn't what Pixar was going for. So I got one of those calls from, John Lasseter would like to speak to you. John Lasseter was a director, the origin of Toy Story. He said, okay, whenever you get an advance call that says the director is going to talk to you, it means one of two things. You are so F'***K'd that you're gone, baby, gone. Or...
At any moment.
Or they have this great idea that they want to invite you and you're invited in on the process, which hasn't happened to you in a long time. So I don't know why
I love it. I love it. What an honor.
No, it's great.
What an honor.
But I got a call from...
Is this a good story?
No, that's a good story.
Okay.
John called up and he said, hey, listen, we've looked at it and, it's just not working and we would like to start all over from scratch.
How long had you been working?
We had been working on it for about 2 years. I will say about 2 years.
Wow.
So then we began the process all over again, which is about a 2.5 to 3 year process, which is why on the credits on Toy Story movies, they always say production babies, because there are babies that are, the mother, dad meet, fall in love, go to confession, and then have a baby, in the course. So that's a lot. So we know that we actually started that more than 30 years ago is quite an extraordinary thing. We just feel, and Tim is just,
And there's going to be another.
There's going to be a 5th Toy Story movie.
Fantastic. Well, Tom, wonderful to see you, as always.
Thank you so much.
This World of Tomorrow is currently in previews at the Shed. And where's the Shed?
I'm going to tell you right now, the Shed is by the Vessel. Off the High Line is the Shed in Hudson Yards. By the Vessel in the High Line is the Shed in Hudson Yards.
Officially opens November 18th.
This World of Tomorrow is a play the all can see. Where? At the Shed, by the Vessel, off the High Line in Hudson Yards.
Tom Hanks, everybody. We'll be right back with a performance by Mavis Staples.